For thousands of years, humanity believed the solar system faded gradually into the darkness between stars. A slow transition. A quiet ending. But far beyond the orbit of the outer planets, one small spacecraft discovered something very different. Launched in 1977, Voyager 2 began its mission during an era when computers possessed only a fraction of the power inside modern smartphones. Its original purpose seemed ambitious enough: visit the giant planets, gather scientific data, and eventually fall silent as its systems aged. No one expected it to survive for decades. No one imagined it would one day approach the border of interstellar space itself. Yet year after year, Voyager 2 continued moving outward, beyond the familiar worlds of our solar neighborhood. It crossed the realm of the gas giants. It passed icy debris fields at the edge of the planetary system. And eventually, after traveling billions of kilometers, it approached a mysterious frontier known as the Heliopause. This boundary marks the limit of the Sun's influence, the region where the solar wind collides with the pressure of the galaxy beyond. For decades, scientists imagined this transition as smooth and gradual, like a fading shoreline dissolving into a larger ocean. But Voyager 2 revealed something startling. The crossing was abrupt. Its instruments recorded sudden jumps in cosmic radiation, dramatic changes in plasma density, and strange shifts in magnetic behavior. Instead of drifting gently into interstellar space, the spacecraft appeared to pierce through an invisible barrier separating two entirely different environments. Inside the heliosphere, the Sun creates a protective bubble filled with charged particles and magnetic energy. Outside lies the raw environment of the Milky Way, harsher, colder, and flooded with powerful cosmic radiation. Voyager's measurements confirmed that our solar system is not exposed directly to the galaxy. It is shielded. Wrapped inside a vast magnetic cocoon stretching far beyond Pluto. But that shield is not stable. Data from Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 revealed that the heliosphere changes shape over time, expanding and shrinking with the Sun's activity cycle. When solar activity intensifies, the bubble pushes farther outward. When the Sun becomes quieter, cosmic radiation penetrates deeper toward the inner planets. Even more surprising, the heliosphere is not perfectly round. It appears distorted by galactic forces, stretched into a long trailing shape like a comet moving through space. This discovery transformed humanity's understanding of our cosmic environment. Earth does not travel unprotected through the galaxy. It exists inside a fragile moving shield constantly battling forces from interstellar space. And beyond that shield, Voyager found a region far more active than scientists expected. Interstellar space was not silent. It was alive with turbulence. Voyager detected waves of energetic particles, shifting magnetic storms, and fluctuations in plasma moving through the darkness like weather systems across an invisible ocean. For the first time in history, humanity had direct measurements of conditions beyond the solar system's protective boundary. And those measurements raised even deeper mysteries. In 2019, after more than 4 decades of operation, Voyager 2 suddenly stopped communicating. Its signal vanished. For mission engineers, the silence felt ominous. Perhaps the spacecraft had finally failed after surviving the freezing conditions of deep space for so long. But then, unexpectedly, the transmission returned. The spacecraft rebooted and resumed sending data back toward Earth. Official explanations pointed toward aging hardware and technical malfunctions. Yet around the same period, Voyager recorded unusual particle activity and unexpected magnetic disturbances near the boundary of interstellar space. These observations hinted at an unsettling reality. The space between stars is not empty calmness. It is dynamic, restless, filled with unseen currents and violent energy. One of Voyager's strangest discoveries involved magnetic alignment near the heliopause itself. Scientists expected the Sun's magnetic field and the magnetic field of interstellar space to clash chaotically at the boundary. Instead, they appeared strangely aligned, almost connected. This raised difficult questions. Had the Sun somehow shaped the surrounding galactic magnetic field over millions of years? Or was our solar system formed inside a region already structured by larger cosmic forces? Either possibility suggested a universe more organized than previously imagined. As researchers debated these findings, speculative theories naturally followed. Some began wondering whether the heliopause behaves less like a simple border and more like an active transition zone, a region that responds dynamically to objects crossing through it. There is no scientific evidence that the boundary is alive or conscious. But Voyager demonstrated that the frontier separating our solar system from interstellar space is far more complex than once believed. And then there is the message Voyager carries. Attached to the spacecraft is the Voyager Golden Record, a gold-covered disc containing sounds, music, greetings, and images representing life on Earth. Human voices. Natural sounds. Maps showing the location of our Sun. It was created as a symbolic introduction from humanity to whatever distant intelligence might someday discover the probe. For decades, the record represented optimism. A declaration that humanity wished to be known. But once Voyager crossed beyond the heliosphere, the symbolism became more profound. The spacecraft was no longer only exploring. It was carrying Earth's existence into a region humanity barely understands. Today, Voyager 2 continues drifting farther into interstellar darkness. Its power grows weaker each year, yet it still sends faint signals across unimaginable distances. Every transmission expands humanity's understanding of the galaxy surrounding us. It has revealed that the edge of the solar system is real. That interstellar space contains storms, radiation, and magnetic structures invisible from Earth. And that the protective bubble surrounding our planetary system is both dynamic and fragile. Perhaps someday Voyager's signal will finally disappear forever. But even then, the spacecraft will continue its silent journey among the stars for millions of years. A tiny machine carrying the voice of Earth into the unknown. And somewhere far beyond the planets, beyond the fading influence of the Sun, it continues moving deeper into a cosmic ocean humanity has only just begun to explore.